On the left, led on by Georgi Zantaraia. Zantaraia, Drebot, Dudchyk, Nhabali, Gordiienko, and the team on the right, Jereb, Draksic, Cetic, Zgank, and Ceraj. I think we've got Annette Byrne to join us. A very good morning to you, Annette.
Good morning, Sheldon.
Well, as I said right at the top of the programme, guaranteed action, drama, suspense, upsets. It happens every time in a team event. So sit back and wait for it to happen. Here we go with the opening contest in the European Games team event judo. Zantaraia in the white judogi, Jereb in blue.
Yeah, that's why this team event is always really special, and it's nice to have it as a closer of every big event.
Closer?
Yeah.
Well done, Annette.
Was it right?
Absolutely. Closer. Individuals, a person can also be a closer. Normally the heavyweight, like it's 2-2, Coney comes on, she's the closer.
Yes.
It's quite often the case, isn't it? You know, 2-2. Someone has to do the job, and it's always the heavyweight because we always start with lightweights.
Yeah.
There's been talk about beginning, randomly. You just on that moment, as they come out, you decide where you're going to start, just in case there appears to be some advantage. If you've got two really good lightweights and they both win, 66 and 73, then the other team is up against it because they then have to, win every contest. So there has been some talk about whether they will just randomly select the start point, which weight they're going to start with. Could be interesting. The debating point, people at home if you want.
If you saw Zantaraia the first day, for sure you remember that he wasn't happy. In the pool final he lost against Khan Magomedov, and later on in the rapid charge against Shikalizada, he didn't really understood why, but just his way to how he defends to fall, because he always lands or is landing on his head, and this is just dangerous for his neck. I hope he realize that, not only for today, also for the upcoming events.
He's got, we call it cat-like, like a cat. And they're almost going over there. He's got good gymnastic ability, and he turns and he flips his body in all sorts of ways. But once the head hits the tatami in an effort to avoid going on your back, you're going to get and sokumake.
Slovenia Ukrayna komandası da. O komandalardan hansı utdu? Məsələn, tutaq şəxsi görüşdə sənlə mən güləşdik ya. Mən utdum, mən göstərdim, tablonu göstərirdim. Kim oldu da, tablo yazdı. O stop basıldı. İndi elə eləyim, eləmiyor.
Zantaraia now picks up a penalty for passivity. Zantaraia picking up another penalty.
2-3 then.
Still a couple of minutes left. You get the feeling that he's tired. 2-2 now.
Mhm.
They've just taken that one away from Jereb. So
Could come up with Sunigaishi. Oh, that was too late.
inside the last minute here. Now the fighters are able to come up with a score. Tired looking.
Tired and weak, huh?
Yeah. Tired, weak looking effort, as I just said. Falling away from his opponent, not being able to move Jereb at all. There was a bigger effort there, and now Zantaraia looking to finish it. Just if he steps up again with another attack and Jereb can't respond, then I think they'll give Jereb a penalty for passivity. He just misses there with that little attempt at Ashi was at right-sided. He's got to go now if he's going to draw that penalty, and it's Jereb who goes, so there's no chance now of his picking up a penalty for passivity. This looks as though we're going to have some extra time, which is exactly what Georgi Zantaraia does not want.
Yes, that's for sure.
Not quite, but he's on the arm, so
That was good.
and
That
he,
was good.
yeah, and he shouldn't from there. He's not going to let that get away.
Yeah.
7 seconds to go. You know, obviously Zantaraia would have hoped to have finished that off a long time ago, but what he demonstrated to me there was he knew perfectly well what was looming, and that was golden score, and he said, no way.
Yes, that's right.
No way. I'm going to find a way to end this now. And he did.
Yeah.
It's like a racing car driver asked to overtake before a bend, knowing exactly that he's got to get there before the bend comes, and he just did. Zantaraia gets things underway for Ukraine.
No problem.
Right, the under 73 kilo contest now in the match between Ukraine and Slovenia. So what I'm going to try to do is to tell you that when we talk about matches, it's between the teams, and we talk about contests, it's the contests within the match. So the match is between the Ukraine and Slovenia, and the contest, if it returns, go and give them I'll leave you with Annette Berm for a moment.
Yes. Then the contest is just that what the two fighters we're gonna see. So this contest is in between Ceraj Drebot in white and Draksic in blue. Draksic already won a medal 2 days ago, bronze medal. Drebot ended up with nothing, lost against Dex Almond, who lost his pool final against Sagi Muki. Chimata left-sided and combined with the Sutemi Wasser. There again.
It looked for a moment as though he wanted to take him off to his left, and then he ended up trying to take him over his right shoulder.
Yeah. He missed to stick in with his left leg to turn him on the left side, so that's why
he fell over to the right.
Yeah. That's not just right in front of him.
He's gone again.
Mm-hmm.
That was a little bit better, because at least he was taking him over the top.
Yeah.
There it comes. It's the sumigeshi he wants to execute, but Draksic able to end up on his front. Drebot leads here. Little stab there at the Kojigari as he comes under pressure from Rocky. Falls onto his front to defend that.
Oh, there was a chance for a counter for Draksic. But turn him.
And that's really because opponent defend that attack, because in defending the attack it slows down their ability to counter you, because the first thing that they've got to do is to defend the attack.
Yeah.
If the attack fails, then you've got a good chance of getting away. But if there's no defense, if they haven't had to defend it, they are immediately countering, and that was the case there.
Yeah.
Draksic didn't have to defend it. As soon as he turned in, he was looking to turn Drebot over. That one he had to defend. There's a different technique in a different direction, but the concept is the same. As soon as you've got to defend something, it's going to slow your counter down. Vitaly Dubrova, the Ukrainian coach, would like Draksic to pick up a penalty for passivity, but I think the mere fact that he's indicated that to the referee has stopped him from doing it. Yeah, that was a bit desperate there, wasn't it? Still a single Yuko for... No, there's no score. I was looking at the left side of the screen. That they are one up in the match. That's what that one is in the left-hand corner. Beg your pardon. And another effort there.
Always to the wrong direction.
Half a minute left. Here comes Draksic again. Is he going to be as successful as Zantaraia was in coming up with a score right at the end? I don't think so. Drebot has handled this really well. He's frustrated Draksic, and the attempts have been untidy. They've been mistimed. Can't get it right. Cleverly done. 14 seconds now for the Ukrainian to hang on here and make it 2-0.
And as long as he takes
Yeah,
him to
he's-
the ground and with his Sutimi Vasa attack,
Oh, there you go.
there's no force attack.
That'll do now.
Yeah.
Sergei Drebot.
That's it.
Has defeated Draksic of Slovenia to make it 2-0 for Ukraine.
So that means one more point for the Ukrainians in that match, and that's it.
Yep. 3 wins will do it.
And you know what the heavier fighters are always thinking? I think, oh, hopefully,
Yeah,
my teammate
Yeah, someone's going
before.
to do it. Give me a chance.
yes. Works that out before I got under pressure. And the lighter one thinks, there are coming some more from my team. If I'm not doing, there's still a chance.
Right, who have we got coming up now? Vitaly Dudchyk and Cetic of Slovenia. This is a huge ask for the Slovenian here because Dudchyk is a real quality fighter. Uchigari, great effort there from Cetic, and he brings Dudchyk down for Wazari. Well, that will wake him up now.
Hopefully.
Lovely little effort here. Straight in. Koso Togaki just
yeah.
knocks him down.
Yeah.
The leg doesn't stay in there. Just knocks him over, doesn't
Yeah.
it?
He couldn't block him there from that side, and also couldn't come through with his hip to control him. There was a chance for him to escape a little bit.
Nhabali in the background,
Yeah.
just waiting his turn. Is it going to be something to finish the match off, or
Was a good moment for the Ashi Avasa, countering with Ashiwasa. Good reaction. These are skills you have or you don't have, because you can't think about it. Either your foot is doing the right thing in that second or not. Makikomi concerning the grip.
the doctors are normally on this side of the mat, but because you've had fighters who've already fought and need attention, you see them on the other side.
Yeah.
They're normally over here, and you don't get to see them.
But it makes sense, yeah?
Absolutely. Put the doctor with them. During the team events, they should have the doctors over on that side.
Yeah.
That is to say, the team doctor. Well, the medical can still be done over here.
Exactly.
For the individual contests. Oh, lovely Uchimata.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, he was lucky not to give up. And he's still on the arm here.
Vasari, yeah?
Yeah.
You're right.
Good entry. Just didn't bring him down onto his back. He's still working on the ground, and that's Osai Komi as well. Just the 15 seconds. Dudchyk is out of this one. Kami Shiogatami. Dudchyk, the Ukrainian, finding a way to keep Slovenia in the match here.
Yeah, which was also more exciting for us to watch.
Absolutely. Jasenko Cetic taking full advantage of a rather sleepy and dreamy looking Vitaly Dudchyk. Zantaraia was a little bit guilty of that, and Drebot's the only one who looked as though he's woken up so far on the Ukrainian team.
That was a missed chance. I mean, missed chance for the Ippon.
Yeah. But this is a nice left-sided Uchimata entry, and he just goes down on his side. Yeah, Manfred Hausberger is in a perfect position to see the back.
Yeah.
We are away from that. So he was the man on the spot and did a good job. Now, on the mat is Nhabali and Michal Zgank. This is a really nice contest. This could, if Zgank takes it here, level things in the match and then leave it up to Gordiienko and Ceraj. Of course, Nhabali could do the job and finish it off. Well, let's see what happens.
And Zgank did a good job at the individuals. He beat Schwabi, Idir, then lost the spool final against Lipaciani, and then lost in the rapid charge. But
who did he lose to? Elmont. So both the fighters to whom he lost were the bronze and silver medalists.
Yeah.
Which suggests that unless you are real quality and on top form, you're not going to get past Michal Zgank.
Yeah.
You better be in the best shape. Oh, just missed out there. Nhabali was able to slip that right arm off, or more correctly, Zgank wasn't able to hold it because that had nothing to do with Nhabali. It had everything to do with Zgank not being able to keep hold of him. Zgank must have some problem with a contact lens. I think we were in Prague for the European Open one year, and there was one of the fighters who was coming towards the end of the contest, and he was struggling with his eye and the contact lens and all sorts of things. And I said to one of his teammates, I was up in the stands at the time, and I said, he's got real trouble with the contact lens, hasn't he? He said, he doesn't wear contact lens.
Sheldon, when you started the thing with the contact lens, I immediately had a special story from the Olympics. I don't want to mention names. But yes, sometimes it happens that fighters have contact lenses they never had before.
Before, yeah, all of a sudden.
Just searching them or looking for them on the mat.
Yeah. But
okay.
it was from their team. Whoa!
Oh
yes.
Yeah. Good score.
Manages to avoid the osaikomi. Yeah. The tricks of the trade.
Yeah, and you think, what? He never had one.
Never had contact lenses before.
Yeah.
We're not.
I like that.
We're not for a moment suggesting that Michal Zgank doesn't have contact lenses.
No.
Just that something.
Just remind.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wazari is the lead for Nhabali. Oh, you got some graphics there. Thank Sinisha for that.
like you are looking for your...
Oh yeah, your hair tie. Yeah. That's probably Dudchyk. Vitaly Dudchyk. What's happened to my hair grip? Not sure what Manfred Hausberger was picking up there, but it's not a hair grip though. Put it in his pocket, whatever it was, tape or something.
Yeah.
Minute 14 left to go. Little stab at Kojigari there from Nhabali as he attempts to hang on to this lead. Beginning to tire now. And Slovenia desperate for Zgank to win this one. Oh, that was a good effort. Nice right-sided Ippon Seoinage. Really threatened him with that entry there. Couldn't quite finish off. Going again. Nhabali picks up Bushido for passivity. I'm not at all sure that the board has got that correct as far as next matches are concerned. There's a huge screen up in the venue that says Yakov Kamo is going to be coming up next, but it's not. It's Alexander Gordiienko. And you can see that it's not Kamo. It's Gordiienko standing there.
Yeah.
So, for once, our sheets are up to date. It's okay. Sinisher's gone to have a look at that, but we're good. Zantaraia Rossetti upon, and that does it with 20 odd seconds left to go. That ends.
Yeah.
Well, that means that the Ukraine can't lose the match now. Nhabali making it 3-1.
So the winner of this match will face Russia.
Oh.
And we spoke about
upset
Zantaraia and who else will meet him then? Maybe it's Khan Magomedov again, we don't know.
Khan Magomedov, Pulyaev. Maybe they've inscribed another from, you know, just for the teams. Anyway, coming up next, it's Alexander Gordiienko of Ukraine, who faces Matias Ceraj of Slovenia. It's Gordiienko in the white judogi, Ceraj in blue.
Yeah.
Is that going to be, you see the scoreboard's got it right.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, which is the important thing. But the big screen, this is something else. But you haven't got the big screen at home anyway, so it doesn't matter. We're delighted that we're able to let you have all the correct information. And I dare say, oh, that was a nice little feint there from Ceraj. He comes up with a Yuko and now the Osai Komi, but it's really...
That looks strong, huh?
Yeah.
Even he also only have one arm.
And one arm, one shoulder.
Yeah.
Second Yuko on the board. He just couldn't hold it long enough. Gordiienko, and it's nice because Gordiienko doesn't have to, you know, beat himself up here to try and escape from that. It's 3-1. If they go down 3-2, okay. And the Czech team won on mat. They can't have. Well, the state of the match on the adjoining mat is 3-1.
There's still one more fight.
So there's still one more fight to come. It's an odd thing, but because they're 5 in a team, the final result can never be 3-1.
Yeah.
somebody's gonna get the other. Even if they don't have a fighter, they eventually gift them. But at the moment, it's 3-1. Thanks very much for that,
Yeah.
Sinisha. The Czech team with an unassailable, it's a new word for you, an unassailable lead. It is not possible for them to be beaten.
Unassailable. Yeah, and this.
Very well pronounced, Anna.
Yeah.
For your
Thank
first
you.
effort, very well done. An unassailable lead.
I'm learning.
That was nice. Little Tani Otoshi there from Ceraj. A little over 2.5 minutes left to go. So Gordiienko maybe not going to get the next heavyweight contest.
Yeah.
You know, he won't be part of the next match. So he's because it could be Yakif Kamo.
I hope so.
So Gordiienko is not against giving it everything in this.
Yeah.
But it's a moot point now, the rest of this, because as we just said, 3-1 the lead. Gordiienko picks up a penalty for a drop. That's the second penalty picked up by the Ukrainian. And he just pride now for this last contest in the opening match in the under, and he's caught him again. This time for Wazari. Only managed to get one leg. Would like to have been further across with his own left leg, blocking both and then bringing his opponent down. Wasn't quite able to get a big enough stretch there. But Wazari is on the board now. 3 scores. One of them came from the Osai Komi. Held him long enough. He's working pretty hard, isn't he?
Yeah.
Matas Ceraj looking to finish this off in some style. Czech Republic have won the last contest in their match with Spain, so it's a 4-1 drubbing, they call that, drubbing. Your vocabulary is going to be expanded today. A 4-1 drubbing. The Czech team over Spain.
So that result wasn't that clear for me before. If you asked me before.
No, not for 4-1. I mean, you'd have thought with Garrigos, they didn't have Uematsu in there, and I think Sherazadishvili as well.
Yeah.
You know, that's a good team, but I see Sherazadishvili in there and Garrigos, but there's no Uematsu. So
Yeah, he's missing.
I'm not sure why it was that he was given a hand socket Make. Oh, you had 4 Shidos.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Oh, because the replay earlier on, he hadn't collected Shidos as yet. 3-2. The Slovenian team going down to Ukraine in the end. handshakes around after the bow.